My people, how are you doing? It's your girl, Owamie, aka Miss Fair Focal, praying back for our entertainment. If it's the first time you're me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter as at boldly Owamie. Now, managers, if you do not know that we've got a masterclass this Saturday, Jew is not a ninja shibobam, okay? Because there's no way I've been advertising. Anyway, it's only $390, and yeah, I'm not gonna put any details here because this is a quick thing. Look, we need to get this video out there, you know. But yeah, the ticket is only $390 if you're interested in joining us and learning how to start a YouTube channel, or even you know, how to obviously monetize. You will make money on YouTube. It's definitely the class for you. But anyway, ninjas, ciao. That was like some fast talking change, right? We are actually here because we're still talking about Jak Pam and the Khumalos, okay? Now, at this point, if you do not know why they have taken Jak Pam to court, it is because she is a liar, okay? She lied, okay? She lied and claimed that Basitana Khumalo's husband was actually gay, and she also spoke about how you know, they were having things with young boys, and how Basitana knew what kind of marriages are you guys having those days. Can't the dollar truth mutagabawo all lies? Because why can't you now prove it in court if you were telling the truth? Juicy now when I tell you guys to say that do not spit with your mouth what your pockets cannot cash. Shbuba wasn't even playing when it came to that chende. People rallied, people clapped hands for her. She's the one that has to now serve a whole 2 years house arrest, and also she has to go out there. I think allegedly they're talking about 16 hours a month of what, community service or something. And let me tell you something, guys. I know someone that did community service. That issue is not the best, eh? They might actually ask you to go and clean the prison cells, like to show you that if you continue in this path, this is where you're gonna be. Yeah, the dirt. Yeah, you find umuntu nje, a whole famous person by the side of the road picking my plastic. This mouth, these fingers, I'm telling you. But anyway, ninjas, yeah, there was actually a sentence. Man, there was actually a sentence that actually was given today, and they're saying that 2 years house arrest, and they are also saying that she will also have to do community service, and she's also gonna have to pay a fine of 30,000 rands, or she has to do 10 months in prison. Now, I need to read this for you guys because I don't want to just say this because I'm also shocked, you know. So this is what I saw on Twitter. Jak Pam was sentenced to house arrest. Phamotse has been placed under house arrest for 2 years for her crimes and given a fine of 30,000 rands or 10 months in prison. She'll also have to do 16 hours of community service a month and participate in various programs. In her judgment, Magistrate S. Naidu, I think last I said she was white. I think I should have just said she's not black, but I think Naidu might actually be Indian, hey? So I do have to apologize to the judge. Please don't arrest me. But you still don't understand, like, you know, our culture and tradition. But anyway, found Phamotse had shown no remorse, but believed imprisonment would not be appropriate. And my question is why? Why would it not be appropriate? But anyway, I think we're okay, fine, you know, with this whole situation that you guys are obviously hearing here. There's also this part that I was very much interested in, where they're saying that controversial author Jak Phamotse has been sentenced to 2 years of house arrest for defaming former Miss South Africa Basitana Kumalo and her husband Romeo. Handing down the sentence on Tuesday afternoon, the Randburg Magistrate Court also fined Phamotse 12,000 rands on count 3 or 4 months imprisonment. On count 4, Phamotse was penalized 18,000 or 6 months imprisonment. The court found that a fine and a suspended sentence would be too lenient considering the nature of the case and Phamotse's conduct posed commission to the officer. Phamotse told the court that she can only pay 4,000, saying the rest of the fines would be settled on a monthly basis. That's the part. That is the part where I am like, liar, pants on fire. Because it cannot be. The rich Jak Pam paying only 4,000 because that's what she can afford, and the rest she can be able to pay on monthly basis. It means that somewhere, somehow, she also has to be lying. Because how are you driving a Porsche and you cannot have 30,000? And you're rich, guys, but 30K, I swipe. Ooh, tap it, and we're done. And I don't have a degree. I don't. Not that I'm saying that if you have a degree, you have to have this and that. But if you guys know the history, she came online to try and make me feel less of a person and try to belittle me because she claims she's all educated and everything. But ma'am, you is not educated enough to know that you can't talk of something that you can't prove in court. You are all educated, but you don't know. It's not even about the truth. It's about what you can prove in the court of law. You have no idea, but you is educated. And as much as Ugel was out there talking about how, right at the time, because what she remembers, I was staying Midrand. I stay in Midrand and she's a Santan babe. She drives a Porsche. But ma'am, you don't have 30K. Somehow it's either you're lying about the 30K or you were lying about all this money. Where is your Zulu husband? Did she not talk about a Zulu man? I don't know if it was a husband or what. But when she was talking about all that, what about the whole soldier background, everything? They're just soldiers, but they don't have money to give you. That makes no sense to me. Like, that's the part that I really honestly don't even want to lie. I find it to be very surprising. You know, I would actually say, hey, how about we sit down and have a meeting and actually discuss how is it that you have a Porsche but you don't have 30K? But I forgot she's under her house arrest. She can't just go out. And you know your Santan house is nice up until they tell you you stay there full time. So I wonder, like, do they now give you a schedule? You can only go to the shops once a month to get food, or you are only allowed to actually Uber in or actually send people. I've seen in America, people that are under house arrest, they have got those bangles, those ankle monitors that actually monitors them. They're not allowed to even leave a certain square feet from their house. Do they also do that here in South Africa? Or next thing is hamba, guys, in Mall of Africa. Like, how does it work? And I'm genuinely asking because I know that some of you guys that are degreed up, honored up, PhD'd up, professored up may know these answers, Shibabam, okay? But for me, I really honestly find it to be something that is such a huge life lesson. She came out and tried to have me, well, thank goodness that I'm someone that is very much, how can I say this? I am very secure in who I am. I am very much secure in what I have. If I don't have something, I'm very much accepting. If I can't afford something, I'm just like, okay, I may not afford it now, but I'm sure I'll be able to afford it maybe at whatever time. I'll go and work. I never ever claim to be rich because I'm not yet. I will be though, but I'm not rich yet. You understand what I'm saying? So with this whole situation, for someone that came online and spoke as if she's the richest of the richest, she drives a Porsche, she drives this and that, she has this and that, she has that and that, and then you can only afford 4,000. We're not even in January, we're not even in February. And besides, rich people don't need recovery. They have shmanish bobo. So sometimes people that are trying to put you down, they are talking of their own insecurities because they know their pockets. They know who they are. They know what they have. And I know that maybe there's someone that is going to be out there being like, oh, well, maybe she can only afford that because she spent a fortune on lawyers. Han was using legal aid. From what the papers are saying, a whole Han with a Porsche that stays in Santan with a rich husband or whatever, or a Zulu man, I don't know where that even tied in with the whole situation, but she doesn't have 5,000. She can only afford 4,000. She doesn't have 30,000. It's quite shocking for me. I'm not even going to lie. For me, I do find it to be very, 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 very surprising and quite shocking. And so I think that this should be a learning thing to say that there are certain people that will come out and look at you and they're like, you're not even down there. They should actually be pointing up. Okay? Because you is in a better position than they actually are. And again, I think I actually spoke about this, guys, to say that people with money don't brag about money. Tina, that are still on our way up. Yeah, it's us that can say, do you really think would Bill Gates sit down and he's like, oh, I have so much money? No, and he could. But Elon Musk, I've never heard them talk about I drive this certain car, I stay in this certain place, because they know and understand that money is just now a means of life, you know. But when you don't have it and your plan is to have people think you have it, you have to sit and constantly be talking about that. Whenever like you want to talk down on someone, you have to talk about your imaginary money, because Kalogo, you should have been able to just tap that 30,000. It should be nothing for you. Anyway, you should have been riding in there with a Porsche. And then after that, you leave. They said 30,000. Are like, Judge, please, I'm begging you. 30,000 is too little for me. I beg. I can do 300,000. I'll swipe it right now, or rather, I'll call my banker and give him or her the details, and they're gonna just transfer the money. That's how rich people roll. Do you get? So for me, I do find it to be quite shocking of the fact that a girl would be out here asking, I don't know if I should call begging, to be paying monthly installments for 30,000 rand. I swiped 30K for this phone. So I know there's a lot of people that are using iPhones that they bought cash, and we are swiping those 30,000, especially including insurance and everything. We are. So why would she fail to, especially when she's a Porsche driver? That's the part that I really honestly do not understand. You know, so I think if there's anything, because I remember that there were some ninjas that their hearts were so painful. They were like, Owamie, the way that she spoke about you, the way that she was speaking so down and so low of you, like that really broke my heart. And I was like, first of all, I know you guys don't know her. I know her. I know where she used to stay. Well, I knew her. You can't say you know someone that you've not spoken to in years. I knew her. I knew where she used to stay. And I knew why it was such a huge thing for her to highlight that she had moved. She thought maybe online I'm gonna actually talk about where she was staying when I met her, but I'm not like that. I'm not the type of person that actually does that, because I'm not controlled by money. Money does not control me. And so whether if you look at me and you think I've got 1 rand, I've got 10,000, I've got 1 million, I really don't care, because what you think of me does not impact my life. It does not impact my finances. Even if I go out there and have everyone think I've got 20 million in my account and I've got 10 rands, did that 20 million come to my account? No. If I'm still struggling to pay my bills, I'll still continue to struggle to pay my bills, even though you guys think I'm a billionaire. You understand? So I think that was very important for me to actually put out, to say, ma'am, you mean to tell me that you could only afford to pay 4,000 from the 30,000? 30,000 should not be a lot of money for you, especially with the standard that you're at, of what you said from your own mouth. So that part I didn't understand. However, let's go ahead and continue, guys, because I did see that Khumalo, it seems like they actually do want to appeal, which I would be very happy for. I'm gonna go ahead and just play this video and I'll be right back.
2, 1, let's go.
Well, the law has taken its course, justice has been served, and more importantly, the dignity of my family has been restored. This unprecedented judgment is victory, not only to my family, but to each and every South African that wakes up every morning and works hard to earn an honest living. This is for each and every South African child who has been cyberbullied. Now, South Africans have a recourse that they can come to the courts to seek justice should they be cyberbullied. This judgment is also tribute to people who've taken their lives because of cyberbullies. So we welcome this judgment. Thank you very much.
Ms. Kumalo, you wanted direct imprisonment and she only got house arrest. How do you feel about that?
The law has taken its course. I think everybody in this country has a right to appeal, and so we shall wait the decision of the appeal.
So in these instances, I really do not know, because she's saying that she accepts the judgment and she's going on and on about how this obviously, you know, is a win and that and that. But you can definitely see that she's not like really happy. I feel like her words are not really matching her face. And fully understood, honey. I can't go to court for years and this is what is actually handed to someone. It would really honestly be very much disappointing. However, you did see at the end, which actually said that everyone has the right to appeal, and so they're going to have to hear the appeals decision. I do hope that they do take her appeal into consideration and they actually do give Miss Phamotse some jail time, okay, and in the millions of what she has to pay back for her sins, okay. So basically that is that. For me, I don't know, man. I do personally feel like the law does fail us. I do feel like the law does fail us, Shem. I do feel sorry for them, but again, guys, like I feel like 2 years, they should have actually also just suspended her use for the internet. I think I said this even in the previous video. If she committed the crime through the internet, why would they now still accept for her to still continue using the internet? So she can go ahead and literally make a career out of it. Big brother, Jak Pam, I don't know. You know, like, watch me as I'm under house arrest. You can literally start vlogging and make money. You know, and then maybe she can afford the 30K at once. I don't know. But for me, I just find that, yeah, the sentence is too small, and I do hope that they are gonna give her a harsher punishment, because she has defiled the judge. She has tried to make these people's life miserable every turn. Like personally, from what Basizana Kumalo said, if you listen to that video, she mentioned things that I feel like a lot of us literally had not even thought of. And as much as they can go ahead and say that no, it's a win, but you know, they really, I feel, had all trust in the legal system, and I do feel that the sentence would definitely be a fail. Or oh, you'll be at home in your sentence house, or you know, whatever. I just find it to be not enough, man. Not enough, honestly. I think she needs to go and sit with other criminals, you know, and maybe she can learn a thing or two. Anyway, I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed, and please do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. I will definitely see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.